Hi guys! It's gonna be so laggy until this recording finishes. Or not recording, I'm copying files from one thing to another. And it's a bad time for me to be recording, but I figured I would record anyway. Let me set the mood. Welcome back to another random night rants with Ringa. That's me. It's been so long since I've done one. I don't understand why I haven't done one in like forever. But I figured why not? You guys don't really get to see my face up close and personal in a lot of videos anyway, so boom. Too close? Got you. Out like is this good enough? Yeah? Like you mean like all the way off? All the way off the camera? Got you. Yeah? Is that better? I'm so mean to myself. Anyways, I hope you guys have been having like fantastic days and weekends and everything. It's not, well, I guess it is. It's not technically the weekend because it's like the middle of the week, but it's my weekend because I work on the actual weekend. And then I'm like, boom, here I am. Middle of the week is my weekend, so today's kind of like my Saturday, I guess. I'm just like, what's up? Tuesday. Oh, sorry. It's so late, though. I mean, I've been recording all day. Like, you guys probably aren't going to see any of these for a while. Well, you'll see 2 of them tomorrow, but I've been filming so much. I've gotten like 7 videos done so far, and that's just from whenever I woke up, and I woke up super late because I don't ever sleep for some reason. I'm just like, why sleep? Sleep is for nerds. Sleep is for the weak. I am not weak. I am a man. Well, I'm not a man, but I mean, I'm better than that. I'm like Xena. I'm a warrior. Whoop, and I made it autofocus. Oh my gosh, my good old friend autofocus, yay! Because see, I'm using my webcam again, like my actual webcam software to record this. And I used to do that all the time, but then like for some reason it stopped working because it's a dick. And so it was like, I'm not gonna work anymore, but you do you. You do you. You do it good. You be the best Jasmine you can be. And I'm like, okay. I'm sorry. It took a nap. I'm just kidding. No, and so I was using my OBS, and my OBS sucks. I need real stuff. I mean, OBS is supposed to be like the best thing out there because it's free and it's like, oh, you can do all this stuff with it. Yeah, my computer may suck, but my computer is not the suckiest computer in the world. And I've seen people who claim to have worst internet, or worst? Wow. People who claim to have worse internet and worse computer specs than me and can use like OBS with like no problem, and it's like perfect for them and it runs. Me, I can either get it like perfect graphics and it lags like no one's business, or I can get the worst graphics in the world but no lag. Or, like, there's, like, a middle ground that it only gets sometimes. Like, whenever I did my Mario live stream, it was, like, legit. It was perfect. But then, whenever I went back and did my Donkey Kong, it was, like, really pixelated. Like, insanely pixelated. And I don't know how to fix that. What am I supposed to do about that? Am I going to have to change my specs every time I change to a new game? That sucks. That sucks hard. That sucks donkey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I was trying to make a Donkey Kong reference, but I didn't want to say what I was going to say because everybody knows what I was going to say, but I didn't want to say it. Oh my gosh. 3 times already, and it's only been 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm sorry. 4 minutes and 41 seconds, I must say, unless I like edit anything out and then the time changes. So what are you going to do? Anyways, I am like, I've just been like so busy lately with filming videos, and I keep saying, oh, I should do a random night rants. Like, why not do that? But then by the time like it gets late enough to do a random night rants, I'm like so tired that I'm just like, I could do a random night rants, but I just can't. Like my everything. I'm so tired. And it's true. I'm so tired right now, but I made a promise to myself. That I was going to get all of my videos done today. So after I do this random night rants, I'm going to edit it and I'm going to post it. So hopefully it will be uploaded tonight, July 5th, or at like 12 or something, July 6th. Like it's going to get done within like the next couple hours, hopefully. So either that's going to happen, and then I'm going to go right back to filming all the other videos, which is why I'm moving all of these files into this other thing, because I finally figured out how to partition my disks so I could use that extra unallocated file sizes that I had, because I had like 300 gigabytes that it was not letting me use because we had to clone my drive instead of start over from a brand new one. Which is fine because I didn't want to have to reinstall all of my video. Let me just tell you, one day I'm going to show you guys a big old picture of all my games. I don't want to have to reinstall those. There's so many, and 90% of them are the Sims games. And you know how hard it is to sit there and install every single Sims game? First, you have to go through the Sims 1. And there's like, what, 7 or 8 expansion packs for that? So you have to do that. Then I have to make sure all of the downloads go back into the folders where they belong, back into the game. And the neighborhood files. The neighborhood files also have to go back into the game unless I want to start a brand new neighborhood, brand new Sims, have no downloads. You know, that whole deal. Then you have to go put Sims 2 back on your machine. And there's like 8 or 9 or 10 of the Sims 2 games, like including the expansion packs and stuff packs. Don't even get me started. And then there's like one that's like from Origin, because they gave it, like, I bought one game on Origin, which was like a digital copy because I couldn't find any physical copies of it, which sucks. And so since I did that, like, I could just go on Origin now and just download every game all together because it has that option. Actually, if I had to restart, I'd probably just use the Origin one because it has all of it. So unless there was anything I was missing out from the ones that I have down here, I would just install that one. And then just put my downloads back in it. But that is where things go awry. Because, you know, I have a lot of stuff for The Sims 1. Do you want to know what takes up at least 100 of that gigabyte? Like, downloads. Sims 2 downloads, to be specific. I want my Sims 2 game to be the most epic of all games. Because I get it. Sims 2 was amazing for its time. Epic. Insane. Because, like, when you went, I can't even speak right now because I'm, like, insanely, like, I'm excited about this. When you go from blocky, pixelated, weird, amazing Sims 1, and all of a sudden your Sims have, like, individual fingers, and your Sims have, like, all these great emotions. Good night. And, then all of a sudden they've got, like ages. You can age your Sims up and stuff. Dude, whenever The Sims 2 came out, I had just bought, it was before it came out, but I had just bought Making Magic. And there was like a Sims 2 disc in there. And at first I wasn't excited about it because I was like, oh, what is this? Whatever. And then I put it in the computer one day just to see, because I just bought Making Magic and it has like the 4 discs in it, and you open it up, 3 of the discs were like Making Magic, and then one of the discs was that little white disc that was going to show you all the things that were new in The Sims 2. It was mind-numbingly amazing. Like, you're going from, like, looking at a balcony. You're just looking at, like, from a balcony view. Like, that's what they called it. It's like a balcony view. You're looking down at your Sims. You can't really get very close. your Sims like all do the same things, which is all great. I love The Sims 1, by the way. But then all of a sudden, you know, like, you can do so much. You can do so much. They have like I said, they have like fingers and age groups and like limitless drive cars, like things that you would never even possibly imagine. Weather, fires looked real. Getting shocked and getting electrocuted or shocked by lightning in a hot tub was unheard of. And so I couldn't get enough of that. Like, I don't know if anybody else shares my like fandom of it, but I really hope you do, because like, oh my gosh, it's insane. I guess this is what I'm talking about now for some reason. But yes, it's really, really good. And so I wanted it to be the best experience ever whenever I finally got the game. And then I tried to play it, and my computer at the time was a Philips computer. I don't know if you guys even remember that, but it was a Philips computer. I don't think I've seen one in a while. And it used to be good. Like, it was like my jam. And I had like Windows, either Windows Me or Windows 2000 on it or something. And I had just upgraded it, and I thought it was like the best thing ever. And it played like The Sims 1, and I was like, yay! Dude, it took me like around 4 hours to get past the startup screen in The Sims 2 into just to be able to play the game. It took me like 4 hours, and then I was just playing and then whenever I tried to play like the actual game and like go into create a sim, it took me like another 4 hours. And you want to know what? I sat there and waited for that. Like, and I'm not joking, like it actually took that long. I remember one time I fell asleep and woke up like 2 hours later, and it was still doing it. And I like, that's why I stopped. That's why I changed computers eventually, because my computer just wasn't able to handle it. But it got to the point where I would just play the newbie family or whatever, the one that they use in the tutorial. So I would just play that one all the time. Oh man, like, I'm getting such a good feeling right now. Like, it's like it makes me want to cry, but it also like brings back memories of me just sitting there and like playing this game for the first time, and like, oh, like the feels, like I got so many feels right now. Like my heart aches almost. Like, it's not a bad feeling. It's like such a good feeling. Like so much nostalgia is wrapped in it. I just remember like the sense of wonder in it. It was such a great experience, and you could zoom in and like, oh man. I broke the disc eventually. I really wish I had another one. I might have to find one just so I can go back through all the motions again and like see all those things over. I think that'd be really awesome. There's bugs in my room because there was like the light from the screen, and I'm sure that the front door was open for a really long time to let the cats in. But yeah. Like, oh my gosh. So, back on topic, I guess, kind of, sort of, not really. I downloaded a lot of stuff for it because, like, once you get used to the game, you're just like, oh, let's make it better, you know? And then all of a sudden, there's, like, this whole world I didn't even know of. Like, I went to, like, Mod the Sims and Parsimonious and all, like Grim Sims, like, because I had heard of Parsimonious back whenever I was downloading stuff for The Sims 1. Because I was doing like that for Grim Sims and stuff like that too. And then whenever I realized like there was like a whole thing, like a whole like egg just waited to be like, and like burst open with freaking egg goodness, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's like a raptor egg when you see it getting like born the first time, and you're just like, oh my gosh, and then you get eaten. It's like that. Because then the internet eats your soul out, and you spend 16 hours on it downloading stuff. So yeah, that's taken up a lot of my space. So, you know. But, yeah, right now I'm just on, Garden of Shadows. It's a really cool website, actually. And I'm on that, and I've created a couple of things for it, but most of the people on there are way more talented than I'll ever be in a million years. But it's like an alternative, like a dark alternative download site, so it's like super cool. I don't know. I kind of just like it. No, anyways, and then, you know, you have to go in there and download all those games, like I was saying. Then you have to go into Origin. You have to, like, download Origin, go into Origin, download, oh, actually, I wouldn't have to go into Origin. I would just have to download all of my Sims 3 games, and there's, like, a freaking ton of those. I don't even have all of those. Like, I have all of the main games, and, like, 5 or maybe a little less than 5, or not less, but like a little bit more than 5 of these stuff packs, you know? But it's because there's so many. And like there's like, okay, I've seriously considered going on to the store and spending thousands of dollars. I have no thousands of dollars, by the way. Not at all. I wish I had thousands of dollars. But in the past, I have seriously considered saving up thousands of dollars going onto the Sims store and buying everything because they have so much that I want, that I need for my game. I still haven't. I want it, and I don't want it to, like, I'm so scared that by the time I ever even get any money at all to buy anything from the Sims 3 store, it's going to be closed, just like they did with the Sims 2 store and the original Sims website. The original Sims, EA Sims website was amazing because you could go on there and download other people's houses. You could go up there and upload your own houses, your own creations, and upload your houses and stuff. And it was all free. Like, people could just go in there and download your stuff. I mean, it's the same thing with the Sims 2 and the Sims 1. You could upload your stuff and have people download it. But I don't know why they would get rid of it because the Sims 1 was original. Like, it was the best ever. I got so much stuff from that, and I'm so sad because I had my own thing. I had like a lot of stuff uploaded from my old games, and there's things that I would love to like give people, like, oh, have this sim or have this house, but I can't do that because they took down the website, which is so really depressing. Not on The Sims 2 anyway. On The Sims 3, or The Sims original, I had like all that stuff. On The Sims 2, I just went on and looked at people's stuff, but I didn't actually download that much from that store. Then I have Sims 4. There's only just the one Sims 4 that I have, and that can come from Origin, technically. And I didn't buy any of the other Sims 4 packs. I'm not interested. Like, I like The Sims 4, but I'm not anyway interested in purchasing any of the extras until they come out with like better, like what I want. Like, and they might not ever do that because the Sims 4, I know that they're trying to make it different and they don't want it to just be, you know, a re-release of the Sims 3 or a re-release of the Sims 2 where, oh, well, we're going to do pets, then we're going to do seasons, then we're going to do university, then we're going to do vampires and werewolves and fairies. But if you did, I would be much more interested in buying it. Like, just saying, could you imagine what a fairy could do or what it would look like in The Sims 4? Mind completely blown. Like, 100% completely blown. That's super awesome and super cool. I kind of wish that The Sims 4 was more of an open world game. Like, I think that there's a setting you can choose between the Sims 2 kind of world or the Sims 3 kind of world. But, like, I've seen people play and it's like you always have loading screens in between places that you want to go. That kind of sucks. Like, that kind of sucks. But I get it. Like, I guess it's like if you want really good graphics, you're going to have to suffer a little bit with stuff. But that's why I've still been playing The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 because you just can't beat it. If I could have like 2 hours, I would say 2 minutes, but 2 minutes isn't long enough. If I could have like 2 hours with like Will Wright, like the Maxis team and EA Games, like I want to have all of them there. Like I know that like the one team that created the original Sims is no more because they shut down, you know, that building or whatever. But if I could just have that meeting, I have such a great idea. I have such a great idea and I can't tell anyone about it because I don't want someone else to like, I don't know, steal it. But I just wish I could talk to them and be like, look, if you just make this game, even if you just make it for me, I would pay whatever you want. Like, I would find the way to do it. I would go kill Moby Dick and find, like, I would do it. Find a kraken, a mermaid. I would do whatever I could do to get this game. But I'm like spitting, not really spitting, but I'm like that with like my words. I'm just like breathing really hard, like. But no, it's like like I have like a great idea for a game, for a Sims game, and I just really wish I could have someone just talk to me like 5 seconds. You can steal the idea, like after you listen to me, like developers. Like EA Games, Maxis, you can take this idea, claim it 100% as your own. I don't want any of the profits. All I want is for you to make the game. Just make the game. Like, people will pay whatever you tell them to pay for this game because it's such a good idea. Oh, I'm geeking out now. And I got completely sidetracked from my original words. I guess I couldn't subject that thing. Oh, and my downloads finally finished. Gosh. Well, they're not downloads, but they're it was me like copying stuff so I could just get rid of all of this in my actual thing. So watch me delete, and they're gone forever. Yes, thank you. Okay. So check that out. Now I have all of them saved in a different folder, and we're good to go. And I can start filming immediately. I won't because I have to edit this video and post it, but you know. Also, I'm going over time, so I have to stop. How nice of me to get sidetracked and start like fangirling over freaking The Sims. And like I even have bigger games like Subnautica. Like, I mean, yeah, it's on Steam, but that's like a huge like tank on my computer. See, I need a new computer. I need a computer so bad. This is like a 2004. That's how bad it is. Like, my power supply and my fan and my graphics card and my CPU are all brand new. I just recently bought them. They're all brand new. Oh, and my hard drive. But the motherboard and like some of the important parts that help the computer be all good and amazing are really freaking old and probably can't handle it. That's why my computer freezes a lot and like isn't the greatest. I would love it if I could get a new computer. I'm like, the first thing I do when I get my money is that's what's happening. Like, I'm gonna have to wait till like next year, but that's the first thing that's gonna happen. Anyways, it's time for me to like stop because I've already gone 25 and I'm supposed to not be going over 25. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't like this episode, you can always leave a dislike, or you can leave a comment down in the comment section and tell me like what you'd like to see changed in the next Jasmine rants. Sorry, I had a yawn. I cut that last one out for you guys. But yeah. If you feel like subscribing, you can always do that by clicking the little link in the description or clicking the little button right there where my finger's pointing. Anyways, for more things that I've done, you can just click any of the links in the description and they will be like, boom, stuff that Jasmine's done. And I'll be like, hi. And that'll be the end of that. But yeah, guys, I love you. And I hope to catch you guys in the next episode. Bye!